are we? How are we? How are we, my friend? I'm in jail. Not a jail that is used as a jail these days, but a jail that has been converted into a place where the humans that have not committed a crime can experience the life or the facilities. Yesterday, I saw a group of young gentlemen who have just returned from some form of training. They're wearing the green jackets, the pants, and the hat with the flag of their nation. I was behind some of them, and some of them were behind me, and they're taking basically they're like ants when the cube of sugar is taken away from where they were gathering. So you can get the picture. They're like ants when the cube of sugar is taken away from where they were forming their little assembly around of. So yeah, some of them were on their phones. Most of them were on their phones. Yeah, most of them were on their phones. But one of them, while I was entering the train station, one of them was fixing the hat. It was a nice hat that they were wearing. He was fixing. And I didn't realize that he was not someone who is across, that I was actually looking at the mirror and he was the one who is in front of me. It took me some few moments to realize this, but I was watching him fixing his hat. And he's a very fine young man. So I was just watching him. And for some reason, there's this image of him lying on the ground that entered somewhere in my head. There was this picture of him lying on the ground with blood spurting out of somewhere on the left of his, below his chest, and he was surrounded by his allies, maybe. And he has this expression on his face that he looks like he's not gonna see the next morning. And then, as if it, as if being thrown out of a dream, I saw his face again, him fixing his hat with his face that everything is all right. He's just someone who is about to reach back his house, probably where his mom and dad is still living in. He was fine again. And I don't know, for some reason I was walking and just thinking about these young people and feeling like I'm just seeing ghosts wearing their funeral suits. You know how they say that as long as there are men, there will be wars? And people who are younger than me are believing this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. I feel like the tradition of having wars is gonna end at some point. We can make it, of course, it could be hundreds of years from now, or we could make it faster to arrive at this page of the book of humanity. For some reason, I haven't met someone yet who doesn't believe that there will be a time that there will be no wars anymore. Do you? Do you believe? Because I believe it. I believe it. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna see it though. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see it. But I do believe it, that there will be a time that people will find other ideas of what it means like to be brave and bring honor to one's country. I mean, we have other ways now of showing courage. And this, bringing honor to your friends and to the land where you're born in. Because I think war is also just an idea, right? Right. It's also just an idea. Like most things. And like most things, when no one feeds the idea wilts. It starves, then disintegrates, then dies. So I think war is also like that. It's not gonna go on forever.